clearly this was a work event. Adam Wagner's view on this is that if the police were looking at it, they wouldn't be likely to investigate it because of that threshold. Remember, reasonably necessary for work purposes, not a social gathering, not bottles of wine, parties, karaoke machines, all of that kind of thing. It would be unlikely that they would have issued a fixed penalty notice. In terms of being reasonably necessary, this is arguably the second most important politician of the day because he's the leader of the opposition. He has a team of people that work for him. So this was a work thing. The other thing is very important is it is more than 3 years since this happened, so there's a statutory limitation. But I think, so that's the legality. But I think on a political point, Rick Holden is the guy who reported Keir Starmer for the Beergate thing that came to nothing. And I think what the Tories are trying to do here, they're pretty desperate right now because the reform is absolutely tearing into them. Let me just finish, Carol. Then you can you can call me weak in a minute and slag me off, but I'm not just slagging you. You said weak. Just let me finish my argument before you could lay into me.
As well.
What the Tories are trying to do is they're trying to do an equivalent with Boris Johnson. They're trying to say he's the same as Boris Johnson. Number 10 under Boris Johnson was the most fined address in the country for COVID breaches. There were broken swings, there were suitcases of booze. This was clearly a work